You can do this. One of the most used phrases ever to motivate people to do things they never thought were possible. But what does it really mean? Does it take into consideration my disability? Does it take into consideration my finances? I've asked these questions over and over as I've grown up. The only answer I've come across that makes any sense is another question. Do I have the willpower to do this? It's not about what we struggle with. It's not about what we don't have. It's about what we do have. And we have willpower. We have love and support from friends and family. We want to see things and experience things. We are not traveling with disabilities. No, we are traveling with special abilities. So come, join us with your special abilities.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going? I have a friend up here with me, but I don't see him. I know it's Halloween and we play trick or treat, but where are you, Robert? He says he can see me, but I don't see Robert. Let me know when you're there, Rob. I'll put you back up. Let's remove him for now. I'm mean. So mean. Oh. Okay. Let me know when you're ready to raid me. Let's see now. We'll talk about fall in New England. I grew up in Saugus, Massachusetts, which is about 15 minutes north of Boston. And the foliage and the weather, I can't beat it. You know, I live now in Texas, and this is the time of year that I miss Massachusetts the most. It's the crisp air and being able to go on walks and hikes and mountain climb and do the White Mountains and go to Pinkham Notch and Mount Washington is starting to get snow on top of it half the time. You never know when you're going to be able to drive up it or not. Oh, look, I see Robert. Oh, you left. You jerk. Get up here. Are you ready? All right. You sure? You're not ready. Ah, look at you. Say something so I know I can hear you. I don't hear you. I hear no volume. You got no sound.
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga booga. You know who says ooga booga booga?
The boogeyman.
Well, yeah.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. No, he doesn't say ooga booga booga. Not Spyro. Yeah, Spyro. The little tiki gods in Spyro. And you go jumping over them, and you gotta go wee, and you the little totem guys that pop up in that game. Spyro, one of my favorite guys. My favorite games. I don't have a Switch, so I can't, and I don't have PlayStation anymore, so I can't play. No, it wasn't Spyro. Was it Crash Bandicoot? That's what it was. Crash Bandicoot. So how did we go from fall in New England to Crash Bandicoot? Boy, we're random. We jump from subject to subject. So You're in central, or sort of eastern Canada, and you got crisp fall air and the foliage. What do you think of foliage and hiking and the crisp fall air? I know you were complaining today it was a little too cold.
It would be the perfect time of the year to go for a hike.
I love hiking and biking in this weather, except not wet leaves. No, no thanks. Ever bike on wet leaves? No, thank you. Crash. And you have a bicycle. You go bike riding with your nephew.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. You sound all hoarse.
Yeah,
Growling.
just woke up.
Oh, you just woke up. I woke you up.
Just woke up.
You woke up from your nap so that you could come up here with me.
Uh-huh.
You know, I invited Larry, and I'm calling everybody out here. Larry, my daughter, Sita, let me see, who else? My friend Nancy, I don't know, a bunch of people. Larry and Kenny, and Sean, and Najuma, and Rebecca, and she's going to a concert tomorrow, so she's chilling. Let me think. A handful of people, at least a handful of people. You know, everybody's welcome. You want to come up? Well, this time I know how to do it.
Be careful. You may get some trolls.
I won't allow anybody that I can't see what they're wearing to come up. There's like no way. And Troy, but Troy hasn't been feeling too well, my friend Troy. And let me think. I was going to invite Roy and Becky, but I don't have them on Messenger.
Roy and Becky.
Who else can I invite? Lance will show up if he's not traveling. I invited Sean. I think I invited Sean. He's at work.
No excuse.
He'll come up and chat. Who can I invite? I invited Rafi if he wasn't busy. Who else? Don't know. So what do you think of my decorations with the lights on? When you're not dying, you can let me know.
Just great. Before I die.
I'll wait for you to get a little more enthusiasm there. Drink another Coke. I have ginger ale. I'm sipping on ginger ale because my water's not cold yet. My daughter sent pictures from my group page. So what else do you like to do? Do you go apple picking or pumpkin picking or nothing for like hay rides, nothing for the holiday, nothing holiday-ish?
No, not really.
What fun are you?
I'm boring.
You're boring. I take my kids apple picking and we go pick out pumpkins and we go for hay rides. We have apple cider. we spend the whole day at a farm. We go through the corn cob maze, the corn maze, and spend a couple $100 fooling around. That's the fun part. Don't you like fall? Like fall's my favorite season. What's your favorite season? Cruise season.
Cruise season.
Cruise season. Wait, when is it not cruise season?
It's not cruise season on the 367th day.
Oh, okay.
Of the year.
365 days in the year, and 300 whatever you just said is the non-cruising day of the year.
So if you can find the 367th day in the year, that is non-cruise day.
Let me find out what's good here. Google something. Let's find something to Google.
Hello, Sid.
Oh, that's pretty.
How is Sid doing?
I wonder if she'll let me show these on camera.
Or why not come on up? Link is in the chat.
What? What are you clicking over there? Click.
Trying to convince Sid to come up on screen.
Your microphone is a little like you sound a little rumbly. Rumbly in my tumbly there, Pooh Bear.
Let's try that.
That's better. Yay. I have someone who wants to say hi. And this is a sort of case of, oh, hi, Sita. Woo-hoo. Najuma Brown. Najuma knows these characters.
Oh no. Okay. I have to
Najuma, do you remember Harold Harper?
No.
The monkey that Rebecca ran around the cruise ship with?
I don't know. No.
She had him on her arm, on her shoulder, on her hat.
All right,
He went on the cruise with us. Harold Harper. He even has his own Facebook page. On Facebook, Harold Harper. He was wearing a Boo costume. Now he's in his Mexican Day of the Dead attire. Well, this is his wife. This is oh God, now I'm going to forget her name. Harold and Harmony Harper. So this is the husband and the wife. So they said hi. So if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look on the videos of us in Disney World, and Kenny's got them. I got them. We all took them on rides. He went on Splash Mountains. Harold went on Splash Mountain and on all the rides. Kenny's got them. I got them. We all had them. We all got a turn taking Harold on rides. It was fun. You're drawing a blank. Poor Najuma. Are you frozen, or are you just having a difficult time here?
No, I don't think I'm frozen.
Oh, okay. So we were talking about our favorite seasons of the year. What is your favorite season? Mine obviously is fall and Halloween.
The fall season.
You like fall season too? I love fall. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot as a family. We go picking pumpkins out, and carving pumpkins, and we like going to apple picking and stuff like that. But you live in Long Island, so
Yes,
that's not.
matter of fact, they haven't done anything for a couple of years, but there's a farm down the block where my daughter lives.
And they're not doing anything for the last couple of years. Oh dang!
No, they haven't done anything for a few years.
Wonder why.
I don't know, because we used to, I think just before COVID, we took the kids down there to pumpkin pick. We actually wound up spending the day because we had this the slides, the moon slides, or whatever that thing.
Oh, yeah. Some farms, the owners get older and they don't do it. And the kids don't pick up to do it. Just kind of sad. I like that kind of traditions.
You know what? Some of the stuff is repeating.
Huh?
We were for some reason what we just said is repeating. Should I come out and go back in? Come back in.
Maybe it's me. I don't know. Let me see. Can you still hear me now?
I can still hear you, but like what you said 2 minutes ago was so. I'm
Well, maybe you have. Do you have it on another device? YouTube on?
no.
Because I don't have YouTube on.
Should I go out and come back in?
Yeah, try and go out and come back in.
Okay, you know what? Somehow or another, I had two screens open. I don't know how that happened.
That's why you were hearing the echo.
Yeah, but matter of fact, the last time we took them to the farm, it had to be. Let me see. COVID shut everything down in 2020, so it had to be 2019. And I mean, it's like when I say down the block, because my daughter's house is on the corner,
Right.
so we just literally cross the street and walk down the block,
Oh wow.
and it's right there.
Yeah, that's real close by.
And I said, I think it had to be. I know it was before COVID because I don't think they opened back up after COVID. And I was so mad because they have like outside of Intamin's the best apple pies and the apple cider. And the girls that work the farm, their mom would make the apple pies to sell it because they have, you go inside and you shop around a little bit. The store itself was small. It wasn't big, but it was big enough for people to be able to move around and not be crowded together.
Right. Oh,
I used
that's
to get, I think,
so homey, and it's nice to
yeah,
have homemade
exactly.
pie and cider, and that's what I'm
'Cause
talking about. Like fall to me is like homecoming.
I miss it so much, especially with me being so close to it. Because I lived like 15 blocks, 15 blocks away from my daughter. I mean, I could walk it, but this where she is just so. I like it because there's a few. If I walk down the block and make a right, a left rather, and walk 2 blocks, there's like a little shopping center there, And it's got a deli, it's got a laundromat, the post office is right there, a pizza shop, a Chinese restaurant. There's something else in there. A couple other stores in there I can't think of right now. A beauty supply store where I get all my stuff for my hair.
I do my
Laundry,
hair on my own too. I cut and color it.
deli. There was something there. Now it was something next to the deli that was there and they gone. It's empty now. A barber shop, a liquor store, a Chinese restaurant, a pizza shop, a beauty salon, a cleaners, and something else. I think a nail shop is at the end. I think I've been in every store in there except for the liquor store and the barber shop.
I like shops where you can just walk down and everything you need is at one plaza.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, outside of going to the supermarket, like if we run out of milk, we run around the corner and we go to either the gas, because actually there's a gas station there too, and then there's a post office, and then a little shopping strip. And because she has SNAP food stamps,
Right.
and the gas station just started maybe last month taking food stamps. So
Oh, okay, good.
depending on what she feels like, she can go to the gas station. Like matter of fact, the two oldest kids in the house walked around there about an hour ago because she needed milk.
It's nice having it close by like that.
Yeah, because the deli's closed at 6 o'clock, but if she realizes at like 7 or 8 o'clock that she needs milk, like she did tonight, one of the older kids will walk around the corner and go right to the gas station, and she's able to get a gallon of milk, and they, come home, just come right back.
Well, that's good. Yeah, well, we didn't have stores that close, but they were close enough that we could walk there in the daytime, but we
Mhm.
wouldn't walk at night because it was down a dangerous hill that
Yeah,
curved, and the cars always sped up and down that hill, and there was blind spots. So we couldn't go to the store at night, but we could go there during the daytime.
I like
Yeah,
your thing behind you. That's cute. Your
yeah,
Halloween
it's
decorations.
all my Halloween decoration. I love Halloween.
It's
And we're
cute.
not allowed to decorate outside, so like we're not allowed to stick anything up outside. So I did all my decorating in my room. And
Well,
Rebecca decorated her room.
it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. I thought it was cute.
Now I'm waiting for Christmas. Mm,
Then I'll have well, to me it's a big tree. Over in the corner over here,
yeah,
I'll have a tree. It's all
'cause I,
Disney because I love Disney, so it's all Mickey Mouse,
'cause
Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
I think she might need a new tree this year. So usually I'll
We have like 5 or 6 trees.
take the older kids and we'll get a tree from Walmart, and then we'll walk around. I'll let them pick out a box of balls to put on the tree,
Yeah.
and each one of them get to pick a different color.
Oh, cool. Then they know it's their color.
Yeah, because
That's
let's see.
cool.
Dollar, let's see,
Are you with us, Rob, now?
Slowly. I think I'm gonna drop out because I can barely stay awake.
All right. Thank you for coming, though.
Yep, I'm having a hard time keeping the eyes open.
I thought with nap time you'd be good, but okay.
No.
Well, I love you, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
See you later, Rob.
Later.
Bye. We're like buddies, like like guys, like brothers.
Mhm.
He's my bro.
It's nice to have friends like that.
Well, what bothers me is like I can't. I can
Yeah.
have plenty of girlfriends, but the minute I have a guy friend, everybody's like, "Ooh, what's going on with you two?" And
I
it's not
know,
that.
right?
It ain't that way. It ain't that way at all. It's just we're friends. And then the more that we talk together, the more that people are like, "Ooh, there's got to be something going on." No, we're just buddies.
Please keep sticking up.
Like I get along better with men than I do women. No offense to you being a woman, but I was brought up by men, so I talk about working on cars and running chainsaws and you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
guy stuff. I talk about guy stuff,
And
and
see,
most women don't know crap about that guy stuff.
I grew up with brothers. I grew up with
Yes.
because there's 5 of us, and I'm the second oldest. I have a brother older than me, and then there's 2 brothers under me, and then my sister's a baby. And I was almost 12 when my mother had my sister. So 12 years of growing up with around boys.
Oh yeah, yeah. My brother was the only boy, and he was 12 years older than me. I was a baby. My dad treated me like a son because he wanted another boy. So and I was such a tomboy. So he just dragged me around like I was his second son. You know what I mean? I wore a pinafore dress to church on Sundays and my frilly socks and my white gloves and everything. But during the rest of the week, I was his little buddy pal guy,
Yeah.
son thing he dragged around. Under cars all full of grease and sanding cars. And my dad was a mechanic, and then my grandfather was a carpenter, so they had me on roofs and putting up walls and cementing chimneys and carrying roofing supplies and nails and a hammer, and I had my own belt and my own saws and my own, I was like
Yeah.
this little Bob the Builder, you know,
My
little
friend used to
mechanic,
call my husband
a little
Bob.
Bob the Builder.
Oh my goodness.
What's the matter?
I'm tired and I gotta get up early in the morning. Not early, but early enough to fly into North Carolina in the morning
Oh,
tomorrow.
you're going to North Carolina. That's awesome.
Yeah. Just for the weekend. My youngest brother his birthday's actually Monday coming.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be 50.
Oh.
But his wife is throwing him a party on Saturday.
Oh,
But he
okay.
doesn't know I'm coming.
Oh, well then it's a surprise. Yay.
Well, the party was supposed to be a surprise, and somebody opened their mouth. Somebody down there opened their mouth to him about the party,
Oh no.
but because he's the youngest boy. But then, like I said, my sister's under him. But the 3 of us, me and the brother just under me, and my sister, we all still live in New York.
Right.
And my youngest brother's in North Carolina. He don't know that we coming down for the party.
So y'all are coming.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
they got their friends and stuff coming, and somehow or another got out about the party. But like I said, he doesn't know that the 3 of us are coming.
oh, that's awesome.
So
Well, hopefully no one spills the beans on that part.
uh, I'm not. I mean, like I said, I'm flying out tomorrow, and I'm gonna. My uncle, my mother's brother's supposed to be picking me up and taking me to the hotel. So he's actually not gonna see me until the party Saturday night. I don't know what the other 2 are doing, but I'm
So
praying that they
they
know it's a surprise. So they have to have gotten a hotel room somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say they must have got a hotel room.
So fly out tomorrow, hang out with. Well, actually, I said I won't even see him until Saturday evening. But I think I'm catching my plane. I think they're boarding at 11:50, and they're taking off a little after 12. And I'll be getting to North Carolina just after 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, nice.
So either my sister-in-law's picking me up or my uncle, and they're gonna come. I figure by the time they pick me up and get to the hotel, hopefully I'll be able to check in. Maybe I'm thinking now that I'm thinking about it, maybe on the way to the hotel I'll stop and get something to eat. And this way, I'll whatever it is, I'll get it to go to the hotel, hopefully be able to check in right away, and go up to my room and shower and sit down and eat, just relax. And my sister-in-law will probably swing by and get me to help her do some running around tomorrow afternoon because they have it at some hall, and I'm assuming they're gonna start decorating whatever decorations they're gonna put up. Hopefully they'll do it tomorrow so she don't have that much to do Saturday.
Yeah.
And they still got to worry about whatever food they. I don't know how they. If they, she's got. I don't know if she's got people cooking, friends cooking, or if she's having it catered. I have no idea how she's doing that.
Well, if she needed you, she would have let you know, I'm sure.
Yeah, but she's got enough friends down there. Because I think they know a couple of people that actually do catering. So
Oh, there you go. She probably did, because that would be a lot of work.
yeah, because I
I
don't know
tell
how
you, if
many.
I could afford to get something catered, I'd get it catered.
I have no idea how many people they invited. So with all the he's been down there a long time.
Right.
Because I'm trying to think. My mom passed away in the early part of '92, and that was the same year he graduated from high school.
Oh, wow.
And I'm trying to think. My grandmother, her mom, because we actually lived around the corner, right around the corner from my grandmother. My grandmother was born and raised in North Carolina, and she had been trying to move back to North Carolina. But then when my mom passed away, she said, "That's it. I'm definitely going now." Because at that point, it was just really my sister with my
Right.
brother getting ready to graduate high school. And at that point, she had 2 years left. So I became her guardian, and she got pregnant, but she finished. She finished high school. She went to college. And she met somebody, and they got married, and they had 2 kids together. But she's got 4 kids, but they had the last two is which who she had the last two she had with her husband. So the oldest daughter went to school in Pennsylvania. She graduated. I can't remember the name of the college, but she went for early childhood education. She's a teacher. She stayed in Pennsylvania,
Oh,
and
cool.
she's I think she's in Pennsylvania. Philadelphia. Well, no, I think I'm not sure if she is in Philly. I think the name of the school she went to was Chatham. I think, if I remember right. But she graduated with honors, and now she's teaching. And the next one, he's going to school here on Long Island. And then this next son is going to school in Manhattan. And the baby girl is she's in middle school because she's about the same age as my second oldest granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
Because my oldest granddaughter, she's out east with her father, but she's getting ready to move to the city. And then the oldest one is 17. He's a senior in high school. And then the granddaughter is 14. She'll be 15 next month. And she's in the 10th grade. So I got actually three of them, because my middle girl, her son is in the 10th grade. So I got three of them in the high school, and one in the middle school, and the rest of them in the elementary, still in elementary.
Right.
So I got grandbabies in all three schools.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, we got two elementary, because one elementary houses pre-K and kindergarten. Actually, I think they go from pre-K to second. They call that the lower house, because they're like a wing, or in the back. They're attached. There's it, it's like a wing,
Right.
and they have a hallway that's attaches that they can go from the back to the front without going
Right.
outside.
Right.
So they call that, they either call it the wing or the lower house, depending on who you talk to. So I got two in the lower house, one in the upper house, and then they said one grandson, he's doing his first year of middle school, and then I got my oldest daughter. She's got all of these kids are hers, and then she's got the two in the high school, and then my middle girl's got a 10th grader. He's in the high school too.
Wow.
So, and then my youngest daughter, she got a baby. He's almost 2 years old. So between the three of them, I got 11 grandbabies.
Wow. My goodness. Yeah, my parents had 18 grandchildren. No, 10 grandchildren and 18 great grandchildren. Something like
Wow.
that. Then I don't it's a mess now. That was when my dad was still alive. There was that many.
I saw the message.
I love hearing little kids.
Yeah, they should be asleep. It's almost 9:40.
Bedtime, you got school in the morning.
That's what I said. They'll be sleeping in 20 minutes. They usually actually in the. I'm so shocked that anybody's still up, because they get their bath, they eat, and have their bath by 8:30, and they usually sleep by 9 o'clock. I'm trying to find my soda. And take an Advil. My head hurts.
And normally I drink water, but Rebecca went and got water and it was still warm, and I hate warm water. So she grabbed me a cold ginger ale. So at least I had some. I can't drink anything warm. It has to be cold.
Water's the only thing I can't drink warm.
Really? You can drink warm
No.
soda.
Soda don't usually bother me. I don't drink milk because it don't agree with me anymore.
Right. I have a hard time with milk. But I can drink a little bit, but it has to be ice cold.
I just can't. It just, I
Don't
guess I'm
agree
like
at all.
and I used to be able to drink it as a kid, but then after I got pregnant with my oldest daughter, then my tummy just got all twisted up and
Yeah.
coagulated, or whatever they say, and I just haven't really been able to drink milk. Now I can tolerate a little milk in my coffee, but I don't even do that anymore. I use the flavored creamers.
Yeah, I do too. Even though they're garbage, I still do the creamers.
Yeah, 'cause I either do that. I do that at home, and then like when I go out to like a restaurant or something, I use half and half. That don't bother me.
Well, like now the restaurants are starting to have those flavored
Yeah,
creamers,
because a lot of
the coffee
they
mate,
come
and the other brands. They'll have the hazelnut or the French vanilla in a
that's
bowl on the table, like at
hazelnut.
Denny's. IHOP or
Because when I started using the creamers, I started with the French vanilla, and then when I met my second husband, just before we got married, I started going back to church. Well, he was already friends with the pastor of the church and his wife,
yeah.
and the pastor's wife got me started on the amaretto.
Oh yeah, I like
I
amaretto.
wouldn't- Forever, I did nothing but amaretto forever, and I would keep a small French vanilla in my refrigerator because my brother that still lives here in New York, he'd come over and have coffee in the morning sometimes with my husband, and he liked the French vanilla, so I'd keep a small one in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And then, because at that time my middle daughter was still staying with me with her son, and she got me hooked on hazelnuts. So now I just use the hazelnut. Once in a while, I'll get the when I think about it, because a lot of times they don't have the small amaretto. I'll get the small. I can get the big hazelnut and then the small amaretto if they have it.
Right. Right.
I don't want it to go bad. I mean, I have coffee every day, but being that I'm so used to just having the hazelnut, I don't, I tend to forget that I'll have other flavors in the refrigerator, and then they start going
Going
bad. So
bad.
that's why I
Yeah.
stop getting two at a time or three, because that's
When
like
I
kind of
when I was really really sick, I had a caregiver, and she would stop at Dollar General and get me the small things of coffee creamer for like $1 or 99 cents or something. It would last me a week, but she would get me the hazelnut, and I never even had to go out and get it because she was a really good caregiver. I had it. Her name was Maria. I had a great time with that lady. She was so nice and caring and everything. Her son was disabled and she was his caregiver, so she said I might as well work on the days that he got school. So she was his caregiver when he was home, and then she'd come take care of me when he was at school.
that was good.
I was real sick for a while. I couldn't do anything. So, and then they cut my caregiver hours back, and it wasn't enough hours for her. And then Rebecca, my daughter, took over, and then gradually, um, I got well enough that I didn't need a caregiver at all. It took me a long time to get well enough, and I still, like do 4 or 5 dishes and have to sit down, or have to lay down and rest, or I can't breathe or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll do something else, a little bit of something else, and I'll have to sit down. Takes me all day to get a couple of chores done, but at least I can do enough to cook some food and wash some dishes. And I have Rebecca sit out in case I fall in the tub, but I have grab handles and stuff. But she stands outside the door or sits outside the door so that if I need her, she's right there. So, anything real far, I have to use my wheelchair. You know that. You saw me in my wheelchair on the cruise.
Yeah.
I can only do just so much.
At least you're able to get around, even if you have to use a wheelchair.
Yeah. I hate using a walker, and I gotta sit, and I can't use a walker with a seat in it because I'm too tall. And I bang my legs. I end up with cuts and bruises all over my legs. It looks like somebody beat me up. So I'm either I'm in a wheelchair or I'm in a rolly chair, an office chair, and I
Uh-huh.
roll myself around the house in the office chair. And I cook and do everything on the stove sitting in the office chair. And then I got a higher chair that I get sit up and I can do the dishes in a like a kind of like a high chair, like a bar stool.
Yeah.
So I go from there to the walker to the or the or the rolly chair to the high chair to do the dishes. Like where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Now, don't like not being independent. I like to have my independence.
Yeah.
I already I already spent a number of years where I couldn't get out of the wheelchair at all. I couldn't even get out of bed on my own. And
Wow.
that taught me that having some mobility is better than having no mobility.
Yeah.
And to work my butt off to get at least some mobility. The doctors said I would never get out of a wheelchair ever again. And I proved them wrong. My spine, I practically have no spine. It's all degenerative disc disease and broken and crushed, and it's like they don't know how I move. They can't imagine. When I sleep, I wake up in the morning, my arms and my legs are totally numb, and I can't move. It takes me little by little, like gradually, and then the nerves will become unpinched and jammed. But it's difficult.
I'm sorry, Rain.
It's okay.
The youngest one of the group just woke up from his little nap.
Oh,
To be perfect timing because his mama should be getting off in about 45 minutes. So it'll probably take about an hour to come home because she's got to do an Uber because the buses are not running, of course, here on Long Island that late.
oh, really? How come?
I guess I don't know. They probably just really don't have the need on Long Island. It's not like, the city, people are always going 24, literally 24/7. Because I'm
Right,
driving it, I would take me about 45 minutes to get into the city.
right,
If I took the train, it would take me about an hour.
right.
So I guess, we just don't have, apparently there's not enough activity on Long Island for them to have the buses running 20, at least okay, let me put it this way.
They run up until a certain time.
We have two counties here on Long Island. I'm in Suffolk County, which is like the middle of Long Island, and it goes way out east.
Right.
And then Nassau County that goes from, mid Long Island
Mid to west, yeah.
to west to I think it runs right into Queens, which is one of the five boroughs in New York.
Right.
So now Nassau buses, now our buses, I think the one route, because there's a lot of buses for Suffolk County, but where I live, because there's two buses we can catch around the corner that go to Bay Shore, but of course their route is different. Because there's two buses that I can catch around the corner that take me to the mall in this town called Bay Shore.
Right.
And then if I walk to the main really big street in town, there's four buses because I know the 2A and the 2B I can catch around the corner. Then we have the 33 that actually goes into Nassau County to the mall, but that mall it's darn near closed now. They have maybe 4 stores left open. They're
Right,
supposed
right.
to be doing
So
something
are they
with it.
going to discontinue that bus line once it closes?
Probably because it goes through other towns. The mall would be the last stop on that route, which
Right.
is
So
in the other county. But
yeah.
it goes through. Let me see, leaves my town. I think Pickup Street there. West Babylon, the West Babylon, Lindenhurst, Copeg, Amityville. It runs through 4 other towns before they even get to the mall.
Right.
So the other 4 towns are in the county that I'm in, and then it hits the mall. But I say, it's 4 other towns that they can go through. They probably and I don't even know if they're gonna totally shut down the mall because they still have the 4 stores that they have. It's like in the front of the mall.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a Macy's. There's a gym. There's a Dave and Buster's, and I think a Home Goods, and I think there might be something else in there, but I can't remember. I remember them 4 stores, with 3 stores in the gym.
I like Home Goods.
I haven't been to Home Goods, and a matter of fact, the last time I was in that mall, it had to be 2
They
years
have
ago.
junk, but they have good stuff too. If you get it on sale, it's worth it.
Because they have one in the town where the other mall is that I go to. Because I usually go to that mall now because the granddaughter that I had custody of, she's with her mother now, so I don't go out and do a lot of shopping, too much shopping anymore. Because like I do a lot of my food shopping in Walmart because it was a regular Walmart and they converted it to a super Walmart in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
So every couple of months when I want to replace my t-shirts and my jeans, whenever I go to Walmart to do food shopping, I'll get clothes. So they said I'm not shopping as often anymore now because I don't have my granddaughter anymore.
Right.
So but I go to the mall in Bayshore. I do that like once every 3 months because I have to go to the doctor every 3 months. Well, I think most of his patients come every 3 months, but I definitely have to go every 3 months because I'm on blood pressure medicine, and they check my blood and everything.
Right.
And so I take in the summertime. I'll do the buses. There's 2 buses that I have to take. But see, now it's starting to get cold. And what happens is when I get off the first bus, I just missed the second bus. Watch it. I just missed the second bus. And then I'm stuck for an hour waiting for the second bus. So what I usually do is just take an Uber or a Lyft right to the doctor's office, and then when I come out, there's a bus stop right there in front of his office.
So you're not having to wait in the cold that long.
On that bus, and go to the mall. Friend. But what I do is once I'm done with the doctor, I'll get on the bus and pay for a transfer and go to the mall.
Yeah.
And I'll walk around a little bit, and then I'll go to the food court and get something to eat.
Right.
And then I'll jump on the second bus and get off right around the corner and come on home. But like I said, now it's getting cold now. I just went to the doctor last month, so I ain't got to go back again until December. So I'll definitely take an Uber then to go because it'll be cold.
Yeah, December and then March. So that kind of works out that you're not so you kind of miss the coldest January and February anyway.
Yeah. December's not too bad, but I just, like I said, no matter what time of the year I go, taking that first bus to the doctor, I get stuck because I just missed the second bus.
Yeah.
5 minutes. So that's why I just thought, I timed it so that I usually go like the beginning of the month. I go in the beginning of the month when I got my benefit. Then now I get the survivor benefit from Social Security because I had to wait till I turned 60 to get that.
Right.
So that's why I wound up going to see him kind of late in September. Because I wasn't even thinking, and they called me to remind me that I needed to come in for a checkup.
Oh, that's good.
So I usually, like I said, I usually do it in the beginning of the month, sometime in the first 10 days of the month. And I try to arrange it when my daughter's got a day off, so I don't have to worry about my oldest daughter watching the baby. But it's not too bad now because all of her kids are in school except for the younger ones, which is a set of twins.
Right.
And those two, like me, they like to hang out all night. So she get up in the morning and get all the other kids out, the twins and this other little one. Now he just woke up. Now he'll probably be up to like 1 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Maybe 1:30. But see, now my daughter's got tomorrow off, only because I'm leaving tomorrow. Because she usually has. Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. That's my grandson that's in the middle school. I'm not coming back because y'all mean to me. He's sitting there, he laughing at me. He thinks I'm crazy. This one here, he likes Imani. He likes to pick on me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm talking to Miss Lorraine. Can you say hi?
Hello.
He try to act like he's shy, but he ain't really shy. Hey, noisy one. What you eating? Monty, see what he eating? Because he's not going to come back over here to me. Oh, okay. I'm surprised he didn't snatch it. He loves bread. I'm so surprised he didn't snatch the bread off the counter. And he sit there and eat plain bread like it's candy. And my daughter, she gets wheat, or she likes eating wheat bread anyway, but she's on WIC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get, the milk and juice, and she's just now starting to get juice and regular cereal for him on the WIC and fruit.
Have they changed the WIC? Because I know I could get peanut butter, Cheerios, like they had certain things that you could.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she got a big box of Cheerios in there now, and she got peanut butter. He loves peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah. So he has his little peanut butter and jelly on his wheat bread because that's what she's allowed the wheat bread on WIC.
Right.
And she likes eating wheat bread anyway, so that makes it even better because she can at least get one loaf of bread a month and don't have to pay for it. I don't know what he's trying to say. Something. I don't know what he's trying to say. That working, Mari? That one's too funny. She can't. I don't know if she can see you all the way over there.
Let me see.
And this is the other pain in the butt grandchild of mine. That's Anaya. Say hello, Miss Lorraine.
Hi, Anaya.
You not gonna say hi? You come on home and get it.
Anaya, you're on YouTube.
That's the one in 5th grade.
Oh,
Her last year in elementary. She'll be over to middle school with her big brother next year.
cool. Now she can say she's been on YouTube.
Yeah. She used to like to show her face every once in a while when I'd be up on a panel with Papa Mozo and Larry.
Right. I miss Papa Mozo.
Me too. I was watching something over the weekend, and there was a character on there that kind of reminded me of him. And I didn't even realize it until one of the kids came up front. And they were like, "Grandma, why are you crying?" I didn't even realize I was crying.
I know. I miss him.
And I was just so upset because he had passed away just before that cruise last year.
I know.
And I was just so excited because he was like, I was excited about meeting everybody, but he was kind of like, him and Sean were kind of like at the top of the list
Right.
because I chatted with them so much on YouTube.
Yep.
But at least I got to meet his wife. I mean, I was happy to meet everybody.
I was so
Naya.
don't get me copyright risk.
I know. Yes.
I
You
was
can't do that because if that's a popular song, she can get a strike against her YouTube channel.
I was so honored to get the Papa Mozo Award.
Oh, that was so cool.
I had no idea that I was getting that. No idea. I was flabbergasted. So honored.
Naya. See if his bottles in there. Rinse it out real good and get one of those. Listen, Naya, because he didn't have no water today. Get a bottle of water and give him some water. He needs to drink some water. And this is the only child I know that drink water. None of the other, well, now the older kids drink a lot of water, but when they were little like this, little like him, you couldn't get them to drink water.
No.
The only way she can get them to drink water was to put a little bit of corn syrup in it.
Oh yeah, make it sweet.
Yeah. This one here, he'll sit here. Now he just filled up his bottle with water.
And he'll drink
That water, it'll be going in like 2 minutes.
That's good. When my kids had to drink water, too bad if they didn't. Because we took them everywhere. We took them since they were babies. Everywhere we went, they went with us. Camping, hiking, biking, whatever me and my husband were doing, they were right with us. We didn't leave them. The only time we left them is if we were working. Other than that, our kids were Velcroed to our hips.
That's how it was with my girls. especially the youngest one. I couldn't even get near the door without her asking me where I was going.
Yeah,
You know, my oldest,
mine wouldn't leave me alone unless I was going to work, and then they'd be mad, but they knew I had to go to work.
it's so funny because the youngest one, I'm trying to think, when I was pregnant with her, I was doing data entry, and it was a small company, but they just so happened that they had girls that work at home too. And I worked in the office until I went on maternity leave, and I wasn't due with her till around about Christmas, because actually, according to the doctor's date, I was supposed to have her Christmas Eve,
Ooh,
but
that
I
would have
didn't
been
have her
nice.
until the 28th. I was like, according to the doctor's date, I was 4 days late. But I wound up going on maternity leave I, the Friday before Thanksgiving was my last day at work. So I was home a little over a month before I had her.
My mother had my daughter. My mother had my sister on the 28th of December too.
Oh, that's her birthday. That's my daughter's birthday, the 28th.
Yeah, my oldest sister. She's 10 years older than me. That would make her 71.
Wow. And my oldest daughter, the daughter she's in second grade. Her birthday is on the 27th, December 27th. So we've got two birthdays back to back.
Wow. My
We got
sister
one.
used to complain that she thought she didn't get as much for her birthday because her birthday was so close to Christmas that she would miss out on getting good birthday presents.
And I used to hate that, but because my daughter has a friend whose birthday is actually on Christmas, and she felt she got cheated because of that. And I thought about that when I had my youngest daughter. So when she got old enough to make her list for Santa, and of course it was a long list.
Oh yeah.
She got most of the stuff, but what I would do is say if she had 10 things on her list, I would usually get like at least 8 of them. And actually, she would wind up getting most of it, and maybe some extra, because then she would get most of it. I would give her like 7 or 8 toys for Christmas, and then the rest of it I would give it. She'd get to open 3 days later for her birthday.
Right.
'Cause I didn't want her to feel cheated because she was born 3 days after Christmas. It
Right.
wasn't her fault.
Yeah. What I used to do is I would, right after their birthdays are in March and April, I would start buying for Christmas and put things away so that if they saw something in the store that they liked, I'd grab it and put it away so that Christmas wasn't such a big bill.
Yeah.
And then they'd give me the list, and I'd be able to give them most of what was on the list, plus what I had gotten all throughout the year.
Yeah.
So my kids always they felt like they always got a lot because I was always buying something that they
Yeah.
saw that they wanted. It could have
That's
been like a $2 or $4 item, but if you put it into, your groceries, or, you don't buy that extra shirt or whatever, and you buy that toy and you put it in your closet or hide it. But because I was a single mom, so you know how that is hard, and you gotta budget. So my kids never felt like they had a poor Christmas.
Yeah.
I
Because I was
would
a single mom
buy
for a
things
while.
year round.
because my two older girls are from my first marriage, and that lasted all of 5 years.
My first marriage was very short too, and that's my oldest daughter, Sida, Vanessa, and then Rebecca and my son Philip are my second marriage, and that
I
was
never,
a 15-year marriage. But my first marriage was 2.5 years. If that, I couldn't wait to get out of it the minute I got into it.
yeah, because when me and my first husband split up, they were 2 and 4. Yeah, because they were 2 and 4. And then I met my second husband, I think like 5 years later, because I met him a few months before my mother got sick and passed away. And it just so happened he lived across the street from us. And that was crazy because he was renting a room from somebody, but the guy he was renting a room from, they were really good friends.
Yeah.
But I started off being interested in the friend. Not that ever really panned out. And we all just wound up hanging out together. And then me and my
Hi, Sean.
husband.
Sean said, you
I can't see the chat.
can't see chat. Sean showed up.
Hey, Sean.
He says, "G'day, folks." Me and the Juma are hanging out.
Look, say hi. Say hi. Look,
Hi, baby.
he's too busy trying to look at the other kids. He can really run down the hall. I'm waiting for him to run down the hall. Mom should be home soon. No, you're not, Sean. I know better.
Oh, now you can see chat, can you?
Yeah, when you put it up on the screen, I can see it.
Okay. He's trying to behave.
He's trying. Yeah, I know he's trying to behave.
His trying to behave is like my trying to behave. It's about the same.
I love Sean. He is so cool.
He's a good guy. We don't always see eye to eye, but
He's a good guy. I just like picking on him.
me too. Must be, my favorite pastime, picking on him.
Because he actually reminds me of my younger brother. That's why I like picking on him so much.
Oh, I got it. I see.
Because my youngest brother is about the one that's just under me is about the silliest person you could ever meet. And I think Sean is about the same way. That's why I pick on him.
You are very trying, Sean.
Silly.
Very trying.
What are you doing, little boy? And I have to watch this one because he likes to get in the wipes and just pull them all out of the package.
Uh-oh.
Put these up. Them things ain't cheap. My daughter, she usually buy them by the box.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but she usually tries to get the box from Walmart because it's a little bit cheaper.
Right.
And I keep telling her I'm going to help her with the wipes. And then by the time I actually go to Walmart, then the money's a little tight. But I'll have money next week, so I'll probably think
Are
she
you?
said we got Wednesday off, and I'll have my money on Wednesday. So I gotta find out. She's gotta take the baby. This is my youngest daughter with the one that's almost 2, because
Right.
the doctor said that he should be saying a lot more. But he's not even saying anything. I mean, he makes sounds, but up
How
until
old
a
is
month
he
ago,
now?
he's what 20 months? What's this, October?
Yeah, he should at least be saying a bit.
He was saying dad, but he's not even saying that too much anymore. Actually, he's 21 months, October, November, December, January, because he'll be 2 in January. And he just turned 21 months, what, last week? Because last Sunday was the 8th, or was it? I can't even keep. What's the date? The 11th? So I think, so, yeah, so last week, the early part of last week, he was 21 months.
I'm trying to think. My kids were walking at 9 months. I
Yeah,
believe
'cause
they
I
were
think
talking.
he started walking around about 10, maybe 11 months,
I
which
think
was, the
I
doctor said
I
that was good.
I couldn't talk till I was 6 because I was a fetal alcohol baby.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. They couldn't make sense of what I was saying. And then my oldest daughter, she could talk, but she talked so quickly that it sounded Chinese, and no one could understand her except for me. But if you tape recorded her and slowed it down, you could understand the words she was saying.
I'm sorry, Lorraine. You can't have that phone. You finished now? I guess he's not finished. It drives me crazy because between me and the kids, every time I turn around, there's a pin on the floor, and he grabs it and tries to put it in his mouth.
Oh yeah.
You
What do
put
the
that in?
grandkids call you,
Grandma.
Grandma?
My sister's kids call me Nana. So now it's funny because now that we gotta explain to the other nieces and nephews why those four nieces and nephews call me Nana.
Right, right.
So now, of course, she makes me tell the story.
Yeah,
So then we sit there and say, okay, well, when she got pregnant with the oldest girl, she was still in high school,
right.
and the grandma thing, and
Oh yeah.
I didn't mind, but at the same time, I wasn't quite ready to hear grandma yet,
Yeah.
because I think my oldest, let me see, my oldest daughter was 83, so 93 she would turned 10. So 92, my oldest daughter was 8, getting ready to turn 9. So I definitely wasn't ready to hear the word grandma.
No, no. They all call me auntie. I'm auntie, auntie,
So
auntie.
my daughter, like I said, my sister's kids, and when they got old enough, we explained to them the nana and auntie thing, because like I said, we get together with my other siblings. Everybody's calling everybody else auntie or uncle, except for her kids. Her kids are calling me nana.
Right, right. But if they lived with you or they lived next door, they're gonna call you Nana. You know?
And that, yeah, because I think she was living with me, because like I said, she was still in high school when
Right.
she had her oldest daughter. So that was the start of the Nana thing.
Yep.
And then by time, then she had a son.
Hey, Sean,
But I
look
thought she was
look
still
who's
with
here,
me.
Sean. You remember Harold Harper from the cruise? Rebecca wanted me to have him say hello to everyone.
Monty, what you doing?
John and Nancy had a frog. Did you see their frog?
Yeah, because I know I remember the frog. Now I'm starting to remember the monkey now. Because I think one
Rebecca
time
wore them
we
everywhere.
were hanging out on the Lido deck and she had the monkey with her, right?
Harold Harper, not Harry. Harold. Did I say Harry? I meant Harold.
Because I know I think
the
we were at the
monkey?
hotel. Oh, the hotel to meet up at the hotel the night before we got on the ship. And John put the frog on my shoulder, and then somebody snapped a picture of me and him standing together with the frog on my shoulder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a picture of Harold sitting with the monkey on a cocktail table watching the Halloween competition. Which was I thought was funny.
Come here, Madison. Come here.
They had pizza.
Can you say hi? Look. Say hi to Miss Lorraine. Say hi.
Hi, baby.
That's Madison. That's one of the twins.
Hi, Madison. See my monkey? I got a
You see the
monkey.
monkey? She got a monkey. Yes, she got a monkey. You see that monkey? Yeah, monkey.
Hi,
You like
Madison.
Say hi.
Are you go to school? You're a big girl.
No, she don't go to school yet. She's only
Gracie.
2.
You're
She's
only
just
2.
2.
Wait
I
a
know
minute,
she's
girl.
big too.
Wait a minute, girl. You're awful big for 2.
She's a big 2. That's she like said she wanted the twins. She was baby A.
Baby A.
Baby A. She ate all the food when mommy was
Oh, see,
carrying.
you talk real well.
Where's Chrissy? Chrissy not. Chrissy go bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, she go bye bye. Where's mommy?
Mommy.
Mommy laying down.
Dad?
She lay down.
Dad?
Mommy take a nappy.
Daddy, mommy.
I didn't ask about daddy. I asked about mommy.
Mommy.
Mommy take a nappy. Huh? You don't know? No, she sleep. You don't know? She don't know if mommy sleep. Where's the baby?
And
Where's
she
mama?
figures if she says what mommy's sleeping, you'll send her to bed. Kids are smart.
No, this is she's the Nighthawk. She's the other Nighthawk.
Yeah.
But they
You're
did
the-
pretty good today. They got her up kind of early this morning,
Okay.
and I think she took a nap early. So hopefully in the next hour or so she'll be laying down.
That'll be good.
Papa.
Oh, we knocked over my coffee.
Wait.
Madison, you knocked over my coffee.
Mommy.
Where's the mop? Oh. I'm always making a mess with this coffee. I didn't need it anyway. That's probably the main reason why I'm up all night.
Coffee.
Sitting here at 8 or 9 o'clock at night drinking coffee.
Yeah, I can't drink coffee that late. I drink coffee in 7 o'clock in the morning, and I don't drink it past 9 o'clock in the morning.
It kind of became a habit that I never got away from when I was working at home.
Yeah. My
Because
dad would drink 13 cups of coffee in a day, and his last cup of coffee was 10 o'clock at night. I don't know how he could do it. And it wasn't watered down. It was full strength dark coffee.
I would
My
My
heart would
youngest
have been popping out of my chest.
would this time of the year we'd have dinner by 6:30, and then because it's still kind of light out, she get to run around outside with her friends until 7:30. Come in, take her bath, and then she'd go upstairs and lay across the bed with her dad, and he cut the TV off because from the time she was a baby, he would read to her from the Bible for about a half hour.
Oh, there you go.
And then they turn on the TV and watch whatever, and I go check on them, both of them laying across the bed snoring. Because she does, it's what, and it dawned on me a couple of weeks ago, because she does that with her baby.
Oh, nice.
She
That's a
comes
good
home and
tradition to go get into. Carry on like that.
she'll
Sean,
come
that's
home.
how my dad was. He said the coffee helped him sleep. Not me. It gives me
See, that's
the
my
jitters.
grandmother was the same way. My grandmother can get up, and my grandmother was a type, because she used to work for the state, so most of the time during the week, she would be in the bed and sleep by 8 o'clock, because she had to turn around and get up at 6,
Right.
anywhere between 6 and 6:30, because she had to be to work at 8 o'clock. And I remember as a kid, she used to work in Queens, so she would actually drive to Queens because they had the building they worked in. They had their own parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember her in the summertime, she would take me and my brother, he was a baby at the time, would take us with her to work. And I think she was close to Jamaica Avenue, where they have a lot of the stores at. And we would walk up to Jamaica Avenue, get something to eat, and go back to the office and sit down and eat. And then she got transferred. I don't remember if it was by choice or not. Transferred to Long Island, which made it a little easier for her because the commute wasn't as bad.
Right.
When she got transferred to Long Island, she was only maybe a half an hour from work.
Oh, that was
And then they transferred to another building, which put it even closer. I think that last building she worked in before she retired, was one of a tall building, and they had, different things in there, because my doctor was in there before he retired. Where's this boy getting all these pins from?
that was cool.
Look. Oh my God. You get ready to have a fit. You don't need no pen. Give me the pen. I hope your mother hurt and get home. I can't take this anymore. You'll be all right. Are you mad at me again?
Oh, the poor baby.
Don't be grunting at me. He get mad, and then when he stop crying, he grunts.
He gets distracted and he forgets why he's mad at you.
Yeah, sounding like a monster. And we get to grunt at each other, and then he looks at me like I'm crazy, and he stops. Should wait like the mouth feed you.
Sean's trying to say the baby is badder than him. No,
Yeah,
Sean.
He tends to be. Since you know he the baby, he think he can get away with
Yeah,
everything.
he's a baby. He gets away with it. You're not a baby, Sean. You're an adult. You can't get away with it.
He playing on the floor. The other one running around naked. The other twin running around naked. What's the matter, honey?
I
You
got
wait. His mother
quite
should be
the
home.
house going on there.
Yeah, Sean, you bad,
You're bad. You're bad.
but a good thing. Keeps us on our toes because we have to watch you.
Did he tell you? Did you hear they're coming to America? America.
When? I know he said. I think it was earlier this week. He mentioned. Oh, Naya, I'm sorry, Lauren. There's an outfit over there. You looking for something for him to wear to bed? I would wait and see if, because Chrissy left something out for me to put on him, just in case we went outside. But we wound up not going outside, so he been running around in his pamper all day. I don't know if that's gonna be too much for him tonight, but wait, and then we use that for him. I'm sorry. Sean had mentioned something to me earlier this week about a cruise in 2025. And I think he said,
There's a rock and roll cruise out of America in November in 2025.
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
And I think he said, I can't remember the gentleman's name. I don't want to call his name wrong, but he's Ocean to Ocean. His
Yeah.
YouTube channel is Ocean to Ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to some of his lives because I subscribe to the gentleman, but I can't remember his actual name.
No.
So I told him, I said, yeah, that sounds like a plan because that definitely gives me
I
time.
think it's Dan and Cheryl. Dan. I probably got it wrong. I'll have to look. I forget Ocean to Ocean's name. Their
I don't know, for
names.
some reason, I feel like it's Bill.
It might be Bill. I'm not sure.
But he said he mentioned it to me. I don't know if it was on his chat. I don't know if I made it to his chat yesterday, Wednesday morning, which would have been
Bruce and Cindy.
Bruce. I knew it started with a B.
Yeah, Bruce and Cindy. Thank you, Sean. I forgot.
I knew it started with a B. Oh, you know what? Bill's from Bill is from Warm Strong Adventures.
Sean, if you want to put their
Yeah, Bill's from Warm Strong.
if you want to put their channel link in the description, you can. In the chat, you can, please. You're still a moderator, I think. I didn't change any of my moderators since I started. So
Yeah, 'cause like I said, I think it was earlier this week, and I don't know that I made it into his chat Wednesday morning. Because when they do their live, it's 6:00 in the morning here for me in New York.
Please don't do it now.
Didn't I just tell you to wait for his mother to come home? Don't aggravate me, and I'm on the chat because you like to hear me yelling at you. Actually, Chrissy just clocked out like 5 minutes ago, so hopefully she'll be home in the clock
it'll
out
be
or so.
45 minutes. What? 50 minutes?
Huh?
She'll be like 45, 50 minutes away.
Probably, because hopefully She clocked out at 10:30. So hopefully she won't have to wait too long for her Uber to pop up.
Yeah.
Because knowing her, she probably does it like 5 minutes before she actually clocks out. Because I guess there's time. No, knowing that there's time that it takes them a few minutes to get to her. So by the time they get to her, she's waiting for them to pop up.
Right. Right.
And
I'm a
then
mod
actually,
and I'm
take home-
working, so I'm just sneaking a moment to chat. I would have to look for the link. That's okay, Sean. I'll try and add it. I gotta look for it too.
subscribe to his channel, so I
Ocean,
am subscribed to his channel. So
ocean to ocean.
yeah,
But I don't have you as a moderator on my channel. I don't think.
that's all right. Like I said, I can just go into when I go into YouTube, I can just search him and click on it and
Yeah, I
send
just
him-
wanted to
send him a
add it.
message that way. I don't know if I can connect with him through Messenger because there's not too many. Little boy, if you don't leave that plug alone, stop. Stop. Go over there with Nai. Oh my gosh. This little boy and the plugs. Why don't you go over there and bother Naya? Give me that. Let me put on give me
number 2, I think.
Madison, give me so I can put on Cloud Babies. Or something. And then he'll
Ocean to
be
ocean travel. Here it is.
you see Cloud Babies? Huh? You see Bobo?
Let's see.
Are you gonna see Cody? Who do you want to see? I'm gonna get you to talk. You see Bobo? So yeah, I was not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I was flipping around on YouTube, and every once in a while I'll search for somebody because I'd like to crochet and I'm trying to learn new stitches. And one girl's channel popped up, and she was doing. I'm trying to get this right. The scrunchies, crocheting around the scrunchies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it had to be almost 3 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, I went to Walmart and I figured if I started early, I could do them with the Christmas colors.
Right.
And the granddaughter's already taken. I got a whole bunch of just red and a whole bunch of just green. And then one day it was a little rough because I don't think I had the right size needle to do the two yarns together, but I managed to do it.
Oh,
So I
okay.
had one scrunchie that was green and red, and one of the. Ooh, can I have it?
They have the mixed colors where it starts at one shade and then turns to a different color and turns into a different color.
That's what I usually. Because I
At Walmart.
don't see the extent of my crocheting is blankets and scarves.
Yeah, me too. That's what I do. Blankets
And
and scarves. Rebecca did Harold's. Rebecca did this on Harold.
Every time I start a blanket, because I would always get like if I wanted a colorful blanket, I get like the whatever color. Like if I decided to do shades of blue, I'd get, the blue and dark, and then I get the roller, the lighter, and then the lighter, and then lighter. And then I went to, I think I was at Michael's one time, and they had the multicolored yarn. And I was like, oh, that'd be so much easier because I don't have to worry about counting rows,
Right,
okay,
exactly.
changing the.
I do the same thing. Is I buy the 3 different color yarn that's all together, and I do scarves and I do blankets and stuff like that. I don't bother doing doilies, or I do ponchos sometimes, that like she did for Harold, a poncho, but not that often.
So I think because I think I went to Michael's by the mall, and I was walking around and I saw this. I don't know. Can you see the blanket? The blue.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that.
And of course, that's for me, and I'm not even halfway through it again because every time I turn around, somebody want me to make them a blanket. So I got this
I
sitting in
know.
the
I
bag.
do the
I got to
same
get
thing.
more yarn anyway.
You stop yours to do another project, and
To
you
do
never
other
get back
stuff.
to yours.
And now
I
I
was
got the thing with the scrunchies going.
uh-huh.
But next week, like I said, I know I'm going to wind up at Walmart next week because I come back home Sunday. I'm leaving tomorrow and I'll be back home Sunday. I'm only going for a couple of days. So probably when I get off the train here on Long Island, there's a 7-Eleven right there. I'll probably be running there and get like a sandwich or something, or a couple of hot dogs and bring that home. Because I'm not really a big eater, because generally, like if I'm home and I eat, I'm not a breakfast person. And I was shocked that I ate breakfast as much as I did on that cruise.
The
But
salt air, the sun and the salt air gave you a little bit of an appetite. It does me.
because I know generally at home, because they have me on like three different blood pressure medicines and the water pill. And then I went to the doctor in June for my 3-month checkup. And they usually do blood work every time I go in. And he told me I had type 2 diabetes, so now I'm taking that. So I try not to take everything at one time. And because I know I was doing Imani. Oh my God. Wow. See. And then when do I get mad? Anaya, get this pan up and put this down there. Get that grease up. The second time one of them come in here messing with grease. Now my shirt get ready to mess up because I don't want to get all that grease in your mom's mop. Is this not on? Oh, I got it too low. No, you're gonna have to wipe this around because there's a whole lot of grease down here. Because Addie was just in here messing with that pan. And I thought I told Imani, I'm gonna have to get something else because that's not gonna get all that grease up. Oh Lord. Anyway, what was I talking? I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Oh, we were talking about food.
Yeah, we were talking about food.
So I usually eat around about I would eat around about 11 o'clock. So basically, that was lunchtime. So I would take my blood pressure medicine then, but the pills that I take, I could take with or without food. But I
Right,
just kind of got myself in the habit of being that I usually didn't eat until 11 o'clock anyway.
right.
That would be the time that I would take my medicine. And then it got to 2 pills for the diabetes. So I'm like, I'm not taking all this medicine at one time because I don't know if it's going to mess up my stomach.
Right.
So I kind of changed the time that I take the blood pressure medicine because I was taking decided
I'm
to take
trying
the
to remember
diabetes
if I
one.
took my blood pressure medicine at night or not. I haven't had to take my blood pressure medicine in 4 years, 5 years now. I got it under
Yeah.
control. I
I
watched
used to
my
take mine.
salt.
I used to take mine at night, and then for some, not for some reason, at one point, the because I go to CVS for my medicines, and you know that label that they staple to the outside of your bag, describe, with the for each medicine, and then you open it up and tells you the side effects and all that other stuff.
Right, yeah.
At some
And then
point,
the
they
chemical
started
composition that you can't understand.
right. So at some point, they started printing on there, suggesting the best time to take the medicine. Like I said, I would always take my blood pressure medicine at night because I know that would be about the time where I wasn't, daytime come, especially when my youngest one was in school, and by the time she got to middle school, we had the
Hey,
granddaughter that was taking
V!
care of
Look,
was
V's here.
actually.
Call me V. Hi, V. How's it going? Hi, sweetheart.
And
Long time no see.
it,
Do you
at
want to
some
come
point,
up, V? I put the link at the top. I can send it to you. Put it in again.
my husband had gotten custody of his granddaughter, but then he passed away, and we're in court because her mother took me to court, which she shouldn't have been taking me to court because my name wasn't on those court papers.
Right, right.
And the judge told her that. She said, "You're taking the wrong person to court. The person you need to bring to court because you're trying to get the child back is gone." But he told us what to do, and she never came back to fill out the papers. I went back to fill out the papers. Long story short, I wound up getting custody.
Oh, wow.
But even when my husband was alive, got to the point where, okay, we had one. I guess by the time Brianna was probably near getting ready to go to the upper house, my baby was in high school. So, I'm getting up in the morning to get the two of them out because my husband was up and out at 7 o'clock.
Well, V says she can't come up because she's in bed, but I cannot tell her how many live streams I've done from my bed.
You and Rob.
I think I've done more live streams in bed than I've done live streams out of bed.
She's in
Yeah,
bed. She's
me
not
and
coming up.
Rob, we're always in bed.
If she's in bed, she's not coming up on panel.
He was up there for a little while, but he was falling asleep. He had a long day today, I'm sure. He goes to work at 2 a.m. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi. Say hi to your husband for us. We miss you guys. It's time to do another cruise together. Are you going to do the rock and roll cruise? V, are you and your hubby going to do the rock and roll cruise? That would be fun. Rebecca and I are thinking about it. We're probably going to do it. We got one in March of 2025, and we might do the rock and roll one because so many of our friends are going to be there.
Now that rock and roll one, is that the one that Sean's going on?
Yeah. He's coming to America to do that one. That's the rumor. And then I asked him last night, and he said, well, yeah, that's what we're coming.
Because they said he mentioned it to me in the last week or so, and it was I don't, like I said, I don't remember if it was on his live.
It might have been his live. I didn't catch all of his lives.
I'm trying to remember.
Wednesday's live. I believe I watched Wednesday's live last week.
I think it was
Or maybe it was
somebody else.
Friday. I don't know.
I think it was somebody. Ooh, my phone.
Well, what
Shoot.
time is Canadian
Shoot.
Thanksgiving the next year, 2025? Because you already had it.
Yeah, I want to come to Canada. Canadian
It's after
Thanksgiving.
Columbus Day. It's the same as Columbus Day every year. I believe. The Canadian Thanksgiving is a different date every year. Not like ours where it's the third Thursday of every November. Theirs is different. And then they have Christmas, but their Christmas is the same as our Christmas. It's only the Thanksgiving that's different. Because they just had
This year,
Thanksgiving.
my mother's birthday falls on Thanksgiving this year.
I always thought it was weird to have Thanksgiving before Halloween. Because we have it in November in America, but Canadian Thanksgiving is so early, but then they get snow. So
I think it was last weekend, wasn't it?
yeah, it was because a couple of my friends showed me their Thanksgiving dinner plates, going, "Oh, yummy! I get to have Thanksgiving. Look at all the turkey." And I'm a vegetarian now, so I can't have turkey. So every time they have something good like that I really like turkey or something, they're always like, "Oh, look what we're having!" And I'm like, "Shut up! Leave us vegetarians alone." That's why I'm doing so well. That's why I look so much better and I'm doing so well, is because I had to become a vegetarian. It took me from the doctor told me the week before the cruise that I had to be a vegetarian, and I already had booked the steakhouse. And he goes, "You eat that steak, you're going to be sick." I ate a filet mignon in the steakhouse, and I was sick as a dog for 2 days.
He's been up for about a half hour, maybe almost an hour, I think. Mama, there's Mommy. Didn't even take her half an hour, Lorraine, to get home.
Who does?
She just walked in the door. My daughter, she just walked in the door.
Oh, that was real quick.
Yeah, as I said, she must have either the Uber, when she put in for the Uber, he was like literally right there.
My friend was here. All right, thank you, Sean, for coming. Thank you, Sean, for coming. Talk to you later.
Bye, Sean. Have a good day.
Have a good rest to your day, sir.
Ma'am. Chrissy, you see that pot? I heated up the. I'm sorry, Lorraine. I heated up the SpaghettiOs for the baby. He did everything now. He like pastas. So they even with the baby food, the Gerber food,
Right.
because we actually tried it. I tried one early this week. It got pastas, a pasta, the spiral pasta. Let's see if with the finger,
Yeah, the
the spiral
twisties,
pasta. Yeah.
the rotini.
Yeah, okay, Chris. It had the pasta with red sauce, I guess. Oh, I don't. I guess it's for the marinara sauce. I don't know. It
Yeah.
was kind of thick. They had that on one side, and then they had the green beans on the other. And I was worried about him eating the green beans because he just been everything else has been some sort of pasta. He loves the macaroni, mac and cheese, and then we do
Well,
that, and then
vegetables are good if you can get them to eat them. My
he
son
said that
wouldn't.
was
My son
that was the
wouldn't eat
first
nothing.
thing he ate. He ate the greens beans before he ate the pasta, and he ate all of it. Sometimes
Wow.
with the new chair he has, he can sit on the floor and we'll put one of his little shows on his tablet, and he'll sit there and eat and watch his show. And sometimes some of the pasta will wind up on the floor, but actually lately, the last week or so, he's been eating all of everything.
Well, that's good.
And like I said, I gave him the spiral pasta with the sauce, and then had green beans on the other side. He ate everything, and he ate the green beans first.
Wow. That's
He ate all
excellent.
of them, and then he ate the pasta, and then I gave him a bottle of juice with that. After that, and he was quiet for like 3 hours.
And my son wouldn't eat no vegetables. Nothing.
See, I had that
Carrots.
problem. See, my Naya, my oldest daughter don't have that problem with her kids. All of them like vegetables.
No. My son will eat them now, but not a lot of them. His wife got him into eating more stuff. He wouldn't even try
You see,
anything new.
I eat just about anything when it comes to vegetables. And I think the only thing, well, I like, was it Brussels sprouts? That I didn't like as a kid. I love Brussels sprouts now. Couldn't get me to eat them as a kid.
Right. Well,
Something
that's
else.
a dark vegetable that I can't eat. I'm not supposed to eat spinach, Brussels
Well, I
sprouts. No,
love
I can eat
spinach.
Brussels sprouts. Spinach, kale, anything dark like that because of my kidneys. But I can eat Brussels sprouts because it's like cabbage, and I'm allowed to eat cabbage.
Oh, I love cabbage.
I love cabbage too. But
I
anything, because I
cook it
have
too much.
stage 4 kidney disease. So that's, and then my MS and everything. So that's why I had to become a vegetarian. Because my
Chris, have
kidneys
you-
couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the protein. Couldn't handle the vitamin K or whatever is in dark leafy vegetables. I don't know what it is. Oxalates. That's what it is. It's called oxalates. I can't eat things that are high in oxalates. So very restricted. But I'm feeling so much better.
That's good. I'm so happy.
Well, I'm hoping I look better
I don't
and
know.
feel better. You know, my skin has gotten a lot better.
Was you on a live a few days ago?
I
Did you do a
I
live?
did a live with no makeup and everything the other day. Yeah.
Because I think I came into the live, but then my phone started acting up.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you looked a little tired in that
I,
one.
I was. I don't sleep very well every night.
But you look great tonight.
I drew my eyebrows in.
You look really good tonight.
Otherwise, my eyebrows are turning gray. So you can't see them. A white girl with gray eyebrows, it's like non-existent eyebrows. I have to draw them in. And I'm not good at drawing them in. I was never good at coloring in coloring books. I got one going one way, one go. I did good. I got them even this time.
Looks nice though.
I gotta get somebody to tattoo them on so I have them permanent. Oh man, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart, Naja.
We all falling apart in some way or another. I know I need to get back. I said last year near the end of the year, and it wasn't even so much a New Year's resolution. It was just the fact that my doctor had been jumping on me for a few months at that point about losing weight,
Right.
and I'm just mad at myself because before my husband passed away, I actually walked a lot, but where we lived at, the same town that I'm in, is just like 10 blocks over.
Yeah.
I walked a lot, but I was a lot closer to the main street that runs through town.
Yeah.
So even if I, to walk, we were like literally in the middle of the block, so it would take me all of 2 minutes to get from my house to the main street. I mean, the street ran through my block, but you like the main road that takes you everywhere.
Right. Right.
We went through like 3 or 4 towns. They said take me all of 2 minutes to walk there, and then maybe because we have a supermarket in town, so maybe take me 10 to 15 minutes to walk to the supermarket.
Yeah.
But I was doing that twice a week just to go to the supermarket, and then unfortunately, I'm a cigarette smoker, which I'm working on that. So I was literally, I was so between the supermarket and the cigarettes, I was walking every other day.
Well, they're
You
good
know,
for something, then, aren't they? Get you
yeah.
to go to the store.
Especially when the weather was nice, because it got me out. I'm more apt to get up and walk, especially to the supermarket, because I figured our supermarket, they have a van. If you spend a certain amount, they'll give you a free ride home. So, I would definitely walk
Oh, that was
to the
nice.
supermarket, and I'm
I
trying
had
to put.
one at the end of my block when I could walk, back when I could walk. So I walked there all the time. And then before that, I used to walk a mile every day, or 2 miles every day before all my MS got so bad. And then the car accident put me in the wheelchair. So 11-car pileup. My husband was drunk driving.
And that's okay. Well,
The airbag almost killed me.
wow. So I was like, okay, this year for spring, at least starting in the spring, I would try to walk twice a week. That didn't work. Then I use my reason as an excuse not to walk around the corner to the deli or to the gas station to get milk. My oldest daughter would wind up walking because
Well, how about now? How far is it if you just wanted to walk a little bit? Is there anything close by?
well, like I said, where I have the gas station around the corner, so it's like one block down and maybe 2 blocks over. So it's 3 blocks, so it's 6 blocks round trip.
Oh, there you go.
Lazy, lazy, lazy. And I found out a few years ago I have COPD, so now that was the excuse for me not walking.
I have COPD too, but I walk when I'm able.
Like I said, Lorraine, lazy,
Lazy man.
lazy.
Are you
And I
lazy,
have
man?
pumps that I can put in my pocket. I
Yeah,
just got lazy.
you carry that inhaler in your pocket, ma'am, and you go for that walk.
Yeah. So I actually just started walking walking a little bit. I know
You got to find it an incentive to get out
See,
there
that's
and
what-
not necessarily to go buy cigarettes, but to
but that's what I'm saying. I need, because most of the time I want something to eat and don't feel like cooking. I can't eat cereal because I can't tolerate the milk, and I
the
love
milk.
milk, but I like milk, but my stomach don't like it.
Have you tried the A2 milk? It's a different protein.
No, I was thinking about because I just by the time I go shopping, I'm just not. Milk is like the last thing on my list because I'll find other things that I can eat.
I can't find A2 milk. It's hard to find. They say it's a Walmart, but I haven't been able to find it.
I keep saying I wanted to, I figured if I get the quart just to see how my stomach tolerated. I wanted to try the lactate.
Yeah, it's gross. Laura, look.
You said it's gross?
Yeah, it tastes bad. Lactaid. I tried lactaid milk.
So see, now you got me not want to try.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what's
Well,
better?
one?
It's
Well, you said A1 or
A2.
A2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to. Hopefully, I'll remember that.
It's not in the refrigerated section. It's in the where the powdered milk and the shelf staple milk would be.
Maybe I'll try to remember to look for that next week.
I know you can get it in chocolate. But the regular vanilla, plain milk is hard to find. But me and my kids used to drink soy milk all the time, but then the doctor told me I couldn't have soy. And almond milk's bad for you too. It's like,
what's wrong with almond milk?
It's bad for your stomach and your intestines. It chews them up. See, make me a vegetarian and I have to investigate everything. Because I'm a nosy body. I have to investigate.
My daughter actually would
take the lactate pills.
Get the almond milk, and me not thinking nothing of it because I thought it would be all right. I would get it for her just about every time I went. I would get
Well, my oldest daughter.
Because I could only be in here with my daughter with all these kids.
I know.
There's only so much space that I can have in the refrigerator because she's got to have food in there for 8 kids. So
my oldest daughter couldn't have formula, so I had to get the soy formula.
My
And
youngest brother, sister was the same way.
and I didn't know the soy was bad for them either.
'Cause they couldn't have,
And that was in the 80s when I had my oldest daughter, 1982, and she couldn't do formula.
because my youngest brother and sister couldn't do regular formula either. My mother had to put them on the soy. But see, they were born in the 70s, and they did good with the soy, the soy formula.
Well, that's all they had for substitute was soy milk. And now they're
And
finding, they go back and forth, oh, eat margarine. Margarine's better for you than butter. Now it's don't eat margarine. Margarine is bad for you. Eat butter. Now they're saying don't eat corn or vegetable oil in your fried foods. Use lard because lard's better.
didn't they say years ago that lard was no
Bad.
good?
Yeah, but now it's good. See, we just sort of stick with the old recipes, the old stuff,
Exactly. 'Cause see,
because
my
those
grandmother,
people were healthy.
my grandmother used lard when she fried her chicken.
And
Besides the fact that that's what they use.
our chicken, any fried food, yeah, and we were
Exactly.
much healthier.
And she's from the South. She was from
Yep,
the South.
yeah.
And
Collard
that's what they
greens,
use down there. It's lard.
lard. That's all you use. Yep. My
And
grandmother was from Canada, and she used lard for everything.
I started using lard, but then I think I went to. I only left New York twice in my life. First time, my ex-husband was stationed in Oklahoma. He didn't like the taste of the chicken when I fried it in lard, so I switched to the liquid Crisco,
Yeah,
the oil in the
vegetable
bottle.
oil. Yeah.
And I just kind of never really went back to lard.
Yeah.
And then
My mother switched to Crisco from lard after coming from Canada, and she should have just stuck with lard.
I think a few years before my second husband passed away, I switched to the canola oil. Because I just like the taste of it. Because I tried it. I think what happened was one week I went shopping and they had canola oil on sale. So I'm going to try it.
Yeah, I did that too.
And
Canola
for
oil.
me, it seemed to be less greasy.
Yeah. You
It's
could
not
run
like
it hotter and it wouldn't burn.
right. So
You
that's
know
why
what? You know what I use now? Olive oil. But I can't eat fried foods, so I use an air fryer.
I think I used olive oil once, but I was cooking. This had to be about 10 years ago, I guess. Maybe a little longer than that because my husband been gone almost 8 years. I used to watch Emerald Lagasse,
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep.
and I mean I was watching him literally every other night or afternoon, whenever time his show came on.
In the afternoon, because I think I watched it too.
And can't remember. It was a dish that he did. I think with shrimp. It might have been something else. I don't remember. Whatever it was, he used olive oil to cook the meat in, or the seafood, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I made the dish, and I was scared that it wasn't. Oh God, I was scared it wasn't gonna come out right. And I said, well, because I had I think I got one like really nice big steak, just in case it didn't come out, so I can. Actually, I got two steaks. I figured one steak my husband would eat by himself. The other steak I would split between my daughter and granddaughter. But the dish came out nice because my husband was shocked. Because he's like, "Oh, where did you get this? Who told you about cooking whatever it was that way?" So I told he knew I watched Emerald all the time on TV. So I told him, I said, "You know that guy Emerald that I watch on TV?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "It was one of his shows
Yeah.
that I got the recipe from." So now, so now he had a. It was a running joke with me and him. He said, "Well, you need to watch him every day." I said, "You trying to say I can't cook?" He said, "No, I'm just saying. You watch him and trying his recipes. At least we'll get something different maybe once a week."
Well, that's a good idea because if you're like me, you got your set recipes for a month. You switch them up, but they kind of the same standby recipes. You never do anything different.
Plug
It's like every now and then you want to do something different. You can pull out one of Emerald's recipes. Do
that
that.
plug that outlet should work, but you might have to. Don't plug that in. Don't you? I'm sorry. You want to plug in your computer? Huh? I know it works. I mean, you can try it. Plug up the heater to make sure, but I had the heater plugged up earlier, and then it was nice outside, so I unplugged it because it was getting too hot in here. And I'm old. I can only take so much heat. So I start having flashes. She's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I had to turn my air conditioner on today. It got up to 90 again. It's like, dang, we were in the 70s. What in the heck now? We're up to the 90s again.
Down in the high 60s. And one day earlier this week, we were in the high 70s. Then it dropped again. And then today, I think it got up to 71. But then now, after the day, it's supposed to get cool again. I don't think we're going to. As a matter of fact, I think it got up to 80 one day early this week. And the weather guy was like, "That's it. This is the last one." And we had all the kids out that day. And that was such a good day because they were all knocked out and sleep by 9 o'clock.
Right.
It was so quiet in here. See, now it's quiet in here now. They all knocked out except for this one here that likes to harass me. Lucy, I might need your help in the morning. What? I might need your help. Always by your side. I'll tell you when I get up to chat. If you fill up. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised he didn't throw the tablet in his bed. Did he finish all the food? I like this one show. They do a lot of singing. And the kids are cute because they're kind of like the way they got the characters set up in the story, the way they got the kids, their body shape. They're kind of like coming out of the toddler stage.
Right.
So they kind of like jumping from toddler body wise. They look like they're jumping. They kind of still got the toddler body,
Right.
but they carry themselves like they're in the second grade.
Wow.
It's kind of cute.
This is a pain in the butt. I'm just trying to look at the weather. My phone is acting
I
up.
know my weather. I got the news on my tablet, and he's doing the weather now, but I can't hear him. I turned it down. I'll be up early in the morning anyway. I'll watch the weather before I have to leave for the airport.
Yeah, I probably should get going soon. We'll stay on for 10 more minutes.
And I'm not too worried about the weather here in New York because
We're
once
supposed to go up to 93 degrees tomorrow.
because the only time I'm really gonna be outside is me getting well. So I take the taxi to the train station, and they have a little house thingy that you can stand in if it's raining outside. But I don't think it's supposed to rain in the morning. I'm trying to figure it out from this thing. But there's a 7-Eleven right there, so I mean, if I know what time the train's supposed to come through, I'll probably go in the 7-Eleven, get a cup of coffee, and just stand in there till like a couple of minutes before the train is supposed to come through.
Right. Oh, whack
And
my
then
hand.
get on the train and get off in Queens. I'll be on the platform for all of 2 minutes before I go up the escalator and get on the air. Because once I get up the escalator, I'll have the covering, and then I'll go to my right into the little building so I can catch the air train over to the airport.
Right.
So I won't have, once I get to the airport, I don't have to worry about being outside again till I get to Greensboro. And it's supposed to be nice to North Carolina tomorrow, and it's supposed to be really nice. I think they're supposed to be I think they're supposed to hit almost 80 tomorrow.
Cool. That's good for you.
So yeah, now I gotta go repack my bag. I mean, I got a small bag I'm using as a carry-on because I
Yeah.
really only need 3 outfits. I need an outfit, a clean outfit for Saturday, and then I need the outfit for the party Saturday night, and then an outfit to travel home in on Sunday.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna put a pair of shorts in there for Saturday.
Yes, it's going to be that one.
I think I'm gonna leave the long pants in there, because I was actually thinking about wearing my jeans Saturday during the day. But I think I'm gonna put a pair of shorts in there too, just in case it's warm Saturday, warm enough for shorts Saturday. And I'll have because if I do that, then I can save the jeans for because I'm gonna wear sweatpants tomorrow leaving New York. Actually, I think I'm gonna put 2 pairs of shorts in there because it's supposed to be that warm when I get to North Carolina. I can come out of those sweatpants and put on a pair of shorts, and then I have another pair of shorts for Saturday, and I'll travel back home in the jeans.
Well,
So it's supposed to be cool Saturday. Well, this weekend here in New York, so I'll have the jeans on when I come back Sunday.
right. Well, it's better to travel in jeans because they're rugged, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I packed my. Sitting here watching my soap operas earlier, and I packed my bag because I only need 3 outfits. So I got up during the commercial, and actually, actually, like 2 outfits because I already had the outfit for the party laid out. So I had to pull out 2 outfits to wear, and I have a pair of shorts in the bag, but I put those in there to sleep in. I can't stand for my legs to be covered up when I go to sleep. I have to have shorts on or a nice shirt
Yeah, I
And I
have
don't know.
to wear. I have to wear. Um, Something, some sort of longer pants but light when I'm sleeping, and a roomy T-shirt. If I don't wear a roomy T-shirt, I strangle myself. Like I can't have anything too tight because
Mhm.
I roll over and it goes. Or
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm the
I
same
got
way.
such thick neck that everything's like. I'm having such a hard time.
This morning, right about 12 o'clock. Right about 12 o'clock. Because he woke up before my stories came on. Because I was watching the news. Because I think the first 10 minutes or so of the news, maybe 15 minutes, they were talking about Israel rather. Because the 12 o'clock news on Channel 7 is on for an hour. So from 12 to 1.
Oh,
So I usually, because I watch that from like 12 to almost 12:30. Because I'll change the channel as soon as they do the weather.
right.
And I put my stories on. And then I watch Channel 2 from 12:30 till. Can I put this right here? Somebody want to touch it? I'm going to the bathroom. Yeah, I watch Channel 2 from 12:30 to 5 because my stories go up at 2 o'clock. And then I watch this talk show called The Talk. And that goes from 2 to 3. I'm talking to girls. Oh, so I want to say, can I just realize I was saying something, I just walked away. I thought. And then from 3 to 4, I watch Judge Judy, and then from 4 to 5, it's another court show called Hot Bench. And then I turned back to Channel 7 at 5 o'clock and watch the news. You got the news from 5 to 6:30, and then what is it? World News Tonight.
Yeah.
And I can't think of the guy's name right now, and I think he's kind of cute. His name will come to me after we go off the chat. I think he's kind of cute. And his show is on from because he does a lot of the political news stories.
Right.
He's on for like a half an hour. Then I watch Jeopardy and then Wheel of Fortune, and we see tonight they have they have a new Bachelor show called The Golden Bachelor.
Really?
And the guy's like 71 years old. Nice looking guy. And so, okay, now I'm thinking, okay, in my head, these are older gentlemen. So the women are going to be older because they're going to be around his age, maybe a little younger. So
Yeah.
the girls won't be as catty as they are on the regular Bachelor.
Right. And what happened?
Ooh.
They ended up with young chicks, and
No, they still have the older women, but
they
they almost as
worse?
catty as the little girls. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh my God, really? Because I watched it tonight, And this one woman, I thought she was getting ready to go after this one girl. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't please don't do that. And they both wound up getting roses at the end. I'm like, okay, the next 2 weeks is going to be very interesting with these two.
They'll be fighting like cats and dogs.
I'm like, oh my! I said, y'all worse than the younger girls.
That figure.
I'm like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And you think, being around my age, the attitude would be a little bit better. They said they're almost as bad as the younger girls. So I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh.
Well,
Because
I
this
don't
one
have
girl,
I don't have the energy. Where in the heck women our age getting the energy?
they was at the rose ceremony, and she just got first of all, for like 5 minutes, because they have to drag it out. He got to stand there for 2 minutes before he called the girl up to give her her rose.
Oh yeah. This is they got to build the
But
suspense.
now the whole 5 minutes, this chick is saying she hopes she get a rose. I said, and see one of the girls usually do that, she don't usually get a rose. They send her home.
Right.
He actually got a rose. So okay, well, whatever. Now she goes back.
Do they do the old?
Yeah. Now she
Oh
go
my
back to her
God.
spot. Now she wants to stand there and whisper to the girl, but it's enough. She's whispering, I guess, so the bachelor don't hear her, but us at home could hear what she's saying. Now she's telling this other girl, Anaya, get your brother, because he peeing on the floor with no pamper on. Is your mother asleep? I'm gonna have to get these kids.
Oh,
my
I'm
God.
gonna have to go anyway. I gotta get up early. You got the babies.
Come on, go to mommy. Go to mommy. God, don't make me have to knock you out. Mommy, is your mother asleep? He need a pamper one. He just peed on the floor. Oh Lord. See, this is why I don't like staying up late, because I'm on up watching kids while everybody else is sleeping.
You'll wake that mama up and tell her take care of her own baby.
I got this baby standing, and he ain't paid no mind to the pee. He's standing there watching the cloud babies. Oh no, it's not the cloud babies. This was Coco Melon. Stop! Stop! Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna call it a night, Nachuma. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me up.
Have a good time at your brother's birthday party.
Thank you so much.
All right. See you later.
All right. Good night.
Good night.